So this one, question number 1, it says, can everyone see question number 1? It says, use Cramer's rule to solve the following system of equation. So the very first thing you should do, guys, is create a system, or create a matrix. So the column's already correct for me. Do not do an augmented matrix. Do this type of matrix, a traditional. So go -2, 8, 3, 1. And then, oh, you okay? X, Y equals -3, 5. Are we okay so far? All right. So now we're going to find the determinant first and foremost. So usually when you find a determinant, you go like this. And then you notice that I have brackets here. And if I use just, it looks like absolute value, but it's not. This is how you say determinant. If you see straight lines like that. Cool? And I'm going to put equals, and I'm just going to write what this value is. Hopefully we know how to do that by hand. Try to do these by hand, guys. -2 times 1 is -2. Minus 8 times 3 is 24. So -2 minus 24 is, that's the determinant. Cool or not cool? And then I'm going to go down, and I'm going to write D, and I'm going to put X in there. So this is like saying your determinant, like for your X values here, or X column. And I'm going to do this same thing again. The X column is going to be replaced by your the output there, -3 and 5. And you're going to keep the 8 and the 1. And then you're going to do the calculation again. -3 times 1 is a -3. 8 times 5 is what? 40. And -3 minus 40 is, and there it is. Now I'm going to write determinant, and I'm going to put the Y, so I'm going to change the Y column. I'm going to keep the X column, -2, 3, and then the Y, I'm going to put -3 and 5. Does everyone know where I'm getting all these numbers from? And then I'm just going to go -10 minus a -9. So that's going to turn into a positive, so it's going to be -1. I think I did everything correct. Bless you. Are we okay so far? All right, so here is the big important part. Chavez, why did you do all that? Determinant, determinant X, determinant Y. Because according to Cramer's rule, my X value is nothing more than the determinant of X divided by your determinant. So determinant of X was what? -43 divided by -26. Does that go in perfectly? No, right? Leave it alone. Cool or not cool? If it reduces, reduce it. 43 over 26. The Y value. Same principle, but instead of an X, it's going to be determinant of the Y divided by determinant. So what was the determinant of the Y? -1 over -26. So 1 over 26. And that's it. That's Cramer's rule, guys. Make sure that you can do the 2 by 2 by hand. So I would do the delta 2 by 2, all of them by hand. And then if there is a 3 by 3 or a 4 by 4, all right, maybe that one you can use a calculator. But the 2 by 2s, I would do those by hand. So let's see if we can do another one. Go to the next one. And don't worry, we're going to give you guys plenty of practice. So the same thing again, guys. So start by writing a matrix. 4, 3, -10, 1. And make sure you write this particular matrix just like this, guys. There's your system. There's your equation. The whole thing being that if you were to go this row times that column, you would get that expression right there. See? And then what do? I'm going to find the determinant. Put a line. 4, 3, -10, 1. So 4 minus a -30. So what's that? And let me know if I make mistakes, because I make mistakes all the time. Are we still okay? I go determinant X equals, and I change the X column only. And what do I put in place of the X column? -2, -5. -2, -5. And then my Y column, 3, 1. So let's see. -2 minus a -15. So what's that? 13. And now I need determinant y column. So leave the x column alone for negative 10 and negative 2, negative 5. So let's see, negative 20 minus 10, negative 10 times negative 2 is a positive 20. So negative 20 minus 20 is a negative 40. So finally, according to Cramer's rule, my x is determinant x divided by determinant. So 13 divided by 34. If it reduces, reduce it. The y is determinant y divided by determinant. So negative 40 divided by 34 again. And that one reduces, right? So negative 20 over 17. How do we feel? All right, so that's all you're doing, guys. Do the delta math first, and then from the delta math you can tackle UT on ramps. What's up? Yes, this right here. Well, it also, the method works the same for 3 by 3, but you would have to do other stuff to find the determinant, right? The spaghetti method that we showed you last time. So it works the same for 3 by 3, but after, if you get bigger, it gets cumbersome. So I would just use a calculator. So just try the practice on the delta math, and then try your UT on ramps quiz. All right, guys, that's it. We're good.